Yo guys, it is your boy Nirin here, and you know me, I'm a fashionista. Paris Fashion Week, there. I wasn't even in Paris actually, furthermore. I was in like Bordeaux. And for that reason, I'm going to be ranking every single Premier League kit for the 25-26 season, from highest to lowest. With the top tier being my Climax, then down into Dominic Calvert-Lewin's seal of approval, like a C in Foundation Maths at a push is the middle tier, a little bit offensive, not gonna lie, then actually being investigated for terrorism. Puma, you better affiliate yourselves with that one.
I would like to be a terrorist.
6,000 likes on this video, I will wear the top comment what you guys think is the worst kit of this season. Doesn't have to be in the Premier League, can be in any league whatsoever. I'll turn up in it in the next video if this one gets 6,000 likes. Anyway, Narin has been activated. Now, Bournemouth, listen, you guys, yeah, we need to have a conversation. You lot, you gotta grow up. You can't just jump the queue and be in alphabetical order because you thought you'd put an AFC at the start. It's a B, all right? But we will start with you and your interesting sponsor over here. Bournemouth once again have got their sponsor of BJ88. I don't even know what they do, by the way. Should we investigate? BJ88. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I didn't want that on the... Yeah, no, look, listen, it's genuinely a nice kit. Like, the actual background design of it, the red stripe, the patterning on the red stripes. But a sponsor honestly ruins it. And it's more the font as well. It looks like sample text, and there's a big space between the J and the A. It's just not working for me. I'm going to put it in the middle tier because it is genuinely nice, but the spot, what do they do? Sorry. Cherry's given government warning over club sponsor. What have these guys been doing? Do they need to actually go in the investigation tier? Are they actually getting investigated for terrorism? The Cherries are one of 5 Premier League teams warned about the risks of promoting unlicensed betting websites. Yo, these lot haven't even got a driver's license. Yo, that could never be me. It might be me still. Bloodsport, cyber slavery, and a record-breaking deal. This video is not getting monetized already. How have we got this distracted, by the way? One shirt in. Moving it along, and their away kit, for some reason, I just don't like it. Like, they just inverted the colors of the first kit, and for me, I don't like that. Like, their logo being this neon blue is not the vibe. It's not terrible. It's a little bit offensive. When was the last time you saw a blue cherry? Definitely on someone's elf bar, actually. That's probably a vape flavor. Now, though, we are talking. We're on to Arsenal, right? Now, there's many things that Arsenal have maybe been lacking on over the last few years, whilst they've become much better out on the pitch. For me, a genuine highlight is the gear they're wearing. Arsenal kits are delectable these days, okay? The partnership they've got with Adidas is lovely. They're full of meaning, they're full of details, they're for the culture, but more often than not, they're second place. So I'm putting this one, the home kit, in the second tier. No, it's genuinely really, really nice. Again, the patterning on it is so good. Is this the one that's got the old A from the Arsenal badge? Go back to that, by the way, if Mikel Arteta's watching. He's not in charge of those sorts of decisions. If he is, though, tell somebody to put that back on, because the old Arsenal badge is definitely better than the new one. But the whited out Arsenal badge on this, the logo, well, the sponsor obviously just fits really with any football kit, to be honest. I think the overall design of an Arsenal shirt lends itself to being nice anyway, but the patterning, the details, the overall cohesion, lovely stuff. Second tier. And their away kit, which is kind of designed on an old away kit that Arsenal used to wear that had like blue and light blue lightning bolts over it. This is based off that, right? Or it's a nod to that. I'm gonna put this in the second tier as well, because I don't think it's better than that kit. And the red stripes and the collarbones kind of ruin it a little bit for me. I think if they were white or the same color as the sponsor and the Adidas logo and the Gunner badge as well, I would appreciate that. Also, we've got Gunner representation on these kits, but no Gooner representation on these kits. And for me, actually, to be fair, that's BJ88. That's their spot. They're the gooning ones. However, okay, this third kit, oh my God. I went to a Tops event, actually, where I was in the same room as Steven Gerrard, lads. I don't think you understand. There was a guy at the door who I knew who was wearing this third kit by Jinko, guys. It's incredible. It's in the top tier. I almost busted there and then. I'll say that. I shouldn't say that. I was in a public space. It is very clean. It is kind of simple, right? Technically speaking, on the face of it. It's got the old Adidas logo. The red and the gold detailing is so beautiful. And the patterns, guys, across the actual shirt. Oh my God. Get a close-up on the screen. It is beautiful. Deserve it in the top tier. Next up, we have Aston Village. And for me, this is about as basic as a Villa shirt can get. Not basic. It's not basic. There's elements to this that are nice. I think it would look better actually with the blue collar, the light blue collar, rather than the collar being claret. But there's some nice yellow detailing that comes down here. The Adidas templates are really, really good this year. The sponsor is ultimately a random betting company from somewhere in Western Kosovo. However, I don't care. It still looks relatively nice. I don't think it's quite as good as the Bournemouth kit, but it definitely deserves to be in the middle tier. It's not bad. Again, just to clarify, anything in this tier is like a 6 out of 10. Like I have no problem with it at all. It's overall good, but it's just not anything that I get excited about or bust over. Away kit I've seen, it's kind of average in my opinion. I'm not a massive fan of the color, like the sort of, I don't know, the gray and black combination, because it's not even silver, it's just gray. And also just these patterns on the shoulders, I'm not a massive fan of. It's not offensive by any means, it's just a bit bland for my tastes. But then their third kit, lads. I like the third kit, guys. The patterning on this is beautiful. The old Adidas logo, I just realized I just really like that logo, don't I? That's actually what's happening here. Either way, this is lovely. The kind of purple sponsor, purple stripes, the purple Adidas logo against the white and blue pattern on this is lovely. So top marks again. Well, not top mark, below top. Now we get to Brentford. And lads, these are relegation kits, guys. I'm so sorry. People are talking about Brentford maybe going down. Hollywood bets have got to go down with them. Yeah, it's a little bit offensive, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It just looks like the kind of kit you go down in. It's not even that it's necessarily a terrible design. It's just, no, you know, it is fair. Nah, you got me. The away kit I like even less. I'm sorry. That color combination is just not good. I think it's slightly more offensive than the home kit. But then, you know what? Everything in my fiber is telling me that I shouldn't put the third kit in a high ranking, but I kind of want to. Now, I'll put it in the middle tier. I like the fact they've tried to do something. It actually looks better in the pictures where the players are actually wearing them, okay? And in the modeling pictures. Let me know what you think, though, because people are gonna not rate me for that one. Next up is Brighton. Now, Brighton's home kit is about as Brighton as any Brighton kit can Brighton. B-Town massive, yeah, but it's you know what? It's really not that bad at all. I quite like it. I think it can go in the middle tier. Actually above the book, because the American Express sort of sponsor is really nice. The overall stripes are nice. I think they could have done a little bit better with this middle section. I don't know. It could have just been better than it just being like a blue rectangle there for the sponsor. But I do like the Nike sort of translucent-y, shiny logo over here. That's like a nice touch. The third kit is a kit that I can imagine Joao Pedro getting sent off in. He ain't there anymore. I'm going to put it in the middle tier. Don't mind it. Yellow and black isn't my favorite combination, though, to be honest with you. But of all the ways to do it, this isn't that bad. These little details up here are quite nice. The stripes are okay. The Nike badge looks a little bit out of place, but you can't really make it black because you've got black stripes on it already. Maybe they could have put an outline around it. I don't know. Maybe actually that would probably look worse. Ignore me. But then their away kit, I want to like it, guys. It's lilac purple. You know, those are nice pastel-y colors, but this is about as bland as they could have made it. It's literally just a lilac shirt with a less, like, darker, like, lilac stripe down the middle, fam. It's so boring. Like, there's actually nothing else on this kit. It's crazy. So I'm slapping it in a bit offensive. It's not that offensive. I'll put it, like, maybe after the Bournemouth kit, but there's just so many more things they could have done with it. It's just so bland. There might be some level of surprise by the fact that I actually don't mind Burnley's kits now. And get ready, guys, because this is about as good as it's going to get for you, man, this season. Your sponsor is the negative goal difference you're going to have at the end of this campaign. Viz, I'm sorry, bro. The home kit, sorry, is nice. I'm going to put it at the front here. The patterns on it are quite good. The sponsor, whilst I'm sure is another betting company from somewhere in Zambia, does actually fit on the shirt relatively well. The one problem is it's made by Castor, so it's probably going to decompose within 3 game weeks. The away kit I actually quite like as well. A little bit less than the Burnley kit. I probably put it after Brighton, after Aston Villa's here. The stripes are good. I think the color palette is nice on this too. The claret kind of, well, the sponsor changing color is also quite a nice touch. The collar's really cool. These little bits here on the sleeves are quite nice. I just think the stripes are a little bit weird when you zoom in on them, but again, solid 6.5 out of 10 kit. But then their third kit I do not like. It's got some weird constellation, fucking Orion's belt, solar system looking mad thing on only one of the collarbones, so a bit weird from them. Chelsea's home kit, whilst doesn't have a sponsor on, if you look at the actual detailing of this one, plus it's got the Club World Cup badge on, I really, really like this. I'm actually putting it in the second tier. It might seem really, like, over the top from me, but genuinely, if this had a really good sponsor on, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. It's not going to have a terrible sponsor on. If they do choose a good one, it's going to look nice. As far as a just all-out blue kit that doesn't have much in terms of, like, frills on, this is about as, like, innovative and, like, interesting as it could be. Probably surprising. I think Chelsea fans will probably be surprised that I've said that, because ultimately, there isn't a crazy amount going on, but it's just clean. I just quite like it, personally. Away kit, though, yeah, can get in the bin, fam. I don't know what you lot were thinking on that one. The stripes are weird. The colors are horrible. With or without a sponsor, this is grim. Like, what? Green and orange? Oh, yeah. They've actually accumulated so many players at Chelsea because half of them won't wear this shirt. They're refusing to do it, so they've got to have enough players on their roster. Next up, Crystal Palace. Now, I actually really like their home kit. I want to like it more, to be honest with you. I am going to put it in the second second tier because it looks really, really cool as a long sleeve. I'm not putting you in the top tier because you just beat Liverpool in the Community Shield. But no, genuinely, this is a nice kit. There's something a little bit off for me. I don't know, I think it is the sponsor, to be honest with you. Again, I'm so anti these betting sponsors that are so like, you're never gonna see them in day-to-day life. One of the cool things about sponsors in like the late 90s and 2000s where they were like everyday items that you actually saw that also had cool logos. They made them more iconic. Arsenal 02, Leeds Strongbow, Liverpool Carlsberg is more interesting than Crystal Palace Net 88. Fam, there won't be a Net 88 in 4 years from now. It's a pyramid scheme. It won't exist. Either way, it's a nice kit. I don't mind it. And then their away kit, the gold. Now, it kind of reminds me actually of Arsenal's Sega kit that was in gold from like back in the early 2000s. I like the fact they've gone with it. They've won the FA Cup. Like, yeah, fairs, gold, celebrate that. Iconic reasoning. This might be controversial because it is nice, right? I think they just could have done it better. I'm going to put it right at the front of the middle tier. For those that don't know, if you're at the front of the middle tier, you're more likely to get promoted to the top tier. If you're at the end of the tier, you're more likely to get relegated to the bottom. So it's definitely upper echelon of the middle range. But just for me, like, I'm not a massive fan of the collar here. Macron as a logo is just a bit arse. Again, the sponsor loses it points. And even these lines here just aren't that interesting or like don't add a crazy amount. Like, it could have looked classier as a gold kit for sure. It's not even got much in terms of patterning on it, I don't think. On to Everton now, who are trying to be wavy in the wrong ways. Yeah, this is just a bit, it just looks a bit basic. It looks like it's for kids. It's got like squiggly lines across it. Castor are horrible anyway. Everton's kits have just not been very good recently, and I don't like their away kit that much either. It's genuinely not even personal. They're just like bland. And then when they try to do patterning, it's just really, why have you just got squiggly lines? Do you know what I mean? Like, make it a part of the logo or something. I don't know whether they're going for the River Mersey because the new stadium's on it or something like that, but no. Fulham next, and I think this is about as good as a Fulham home kit has looked in a little while. I want to put it higher, but I think I'm going to put it in the middle tier, like towards the upper end as well. This actual template with the lines that come down like this is really, really good. It looks so much better. Do you know what I mean? The lines coming out from here look so much better on the Fulham kit than on this Palace kit. The Palace kit only gets points because it's gold. I'll be so real. But that genuinely is nice. That's actually a very solid Fulham home kit. And then the away kit, guys, don't say it too loud. I'm putting it in the top tier, guys. Old Fulham logo, points. Bonkers color, green. It just looks like a Fulham away kit from like the early 2000s when they were sponsored by Pizza Hut. And that to me brings back the old days. Pizza Hut is such a better sponsor than SBO Top. Bring those days back. On to Leeds now, who to be fair have got a solid sponsor in terms of you know it, you may drink it every day, and that's Red Bull. Now their home kit kind of just looks like any other Leeds home kit out of like the last 5 years. I do like these little bits here on the sleeve. Those are quite nice. Generally speaking, no, it's nothing like absolutely mind-blowing. It's just a 6.5 out of 10. But I do really like their away kit. This might be controversial. The fact they've changed the Red Bull logo into being yellow, it reminds me of a Leeds blue and yellow kit they wore when they were sponsored by Strongbow and Mark Viduka and Harry Kuehl and all of these guys. I like it. The patterning, again, is pretty cool as well. Then the third kit, I like the fact they've tried to do something interesting, different. For me, it just kind of looks like a kit that Ilian Melier is going to wear whilst he throws the ball into his own net. It looks like a goalkeeper's kit, to be honest with you. I'll put it next to its mate here, the home kit. On to the Reds now. Look, guys, I know it's going to come across that I'm biased, okay? I swear down I'm not. This Liverpool home kit is so good, fam. I'm putting it in the top tier. I wish Fernando Torres had become a bodybuilder 10 years later. Bro, stop working at Carphone Warehouse. Get yourself back down to Liverpool and wear that. That kit is, oh, it's glorious. Great first attempt from Adidas after us being with Nike for so long. This is beautiful. Again, gives sort of like 2070 vibes. I'm glad we've got quite a few kits this year that are really harking back to like the 2000s and like the 90s and stuff. It's gold. That will forever be the best era of football kits. And seeing some guys going for that vibe again, I love it. It looks like the kind of kit we'd win some stuff in. Again, maybe my vision's clouded by the kit, the players that are going to wear it. But yeah, this is amazing. Now, our third kit's not on this. And to be honest, I probably would have put that in the top tier too. But the away kit, I don't quite like as much. It's kind of United-y vibes, isn't it? Because of the black. It kind of looks like a Manchester United away kit. I like it. It's going in the second tier, but it's towards the end, I'm not going to lie. It could have been a bit better. And I like the little crest around the Liverpool badge as well. On to Manchester City. And this is where we're going to have to open a criminal investigation. We'll save that for a second because Manchester City, you've offended me anyway, bro. The seatbelt kit is in the second tier. The second bottom tier, I should say. I hate it. I hate it so much. You've got to remember, right? Man City are like the top of the City group, yeah? It doesn't get any better than this, right? Below this is Melbourne City and Mumbai City. This being the best of the City group has to offer. Bro, They can't win things in this kit. We've got to send these lot off to war. We have to send Man City to the Champions League, and more often than not, they're the best that we have to offer. And Haaland's turning up in that. You must be crazy. That's a war crime. It's offensive. It's not bottom tier, but it should be so much better for a brand like Man City. Puma are letting them down again. Then we've got their away kit, which I actually do like. It's very simple, and for that reason, I'm going to put it in this tier, but it's effective. Silver, shiny logo, shiny Puma badge, shiny Etihad. The only thing that brings it down, genuinely, this would be potentially like even top tier if it just had anything interesting as a pattern on it. It's just a black shirt from Sports Direct with some silver on it. That's the only thing that lets it down a little bit. It's like they put all the effort into it being silver and then didn't think about the details, the finer little things that you'll look into. You can still make a black kit look classy and have detailing on it and like the Man City badge across it or something, or even just like a faint checkerboard of like slightly less black. But all of that pales into insignificance when we see their third kit. No, it's horrific. No, genuinely, I can't actually wrap my whole head around this. We've got to make a whole new tier. Man City window looking ass. What were Puma actually thinking, fam, when they attached a window to a lollipop man? I need investigations immediately. I need answers, because this honestly, it is a shocker. It's one of the worst kits I've ever seen in my life. Rain texture. It's inspired by the rain in Manchester, in the north. They literally came out and said the reason why we've done this is because of the weather in England. Why are you reminding us of how depressing the weather is? You've not even done it for a good reason. Phil Foden's gonna look like he's just been splashed on by a Ford Transit van on the side of the A307, and I'm not having it. It's absolutely abysmal. Next up are Manchester United, who have made two of the kind of most average kits, I think, of this season. I didn't know Snapdragon as a company until like last year. I just don't think as a sponsor it's very nice. No, not very nice. It's just average. I think if this had a Vodafone logo on it, it'd be a lot better. I'm putting it in the middle tier, but it's all right, to be honest with you. It's just not absolutely crazy. In 10 years, people will forget this Manchester United kit ever existed. And then their away kit, again, is kind of similar. The pattern on it's cool. The purple on it's decent. I just don't think Man United have done as good a job of basically that vibe here. So for that reason, it just goes in a lower tier. Newcastle's home kit now, I actually quite like it. I think I like it less than when it first came out, but I'm legitimately going to put it in the second tier. I think they've done something quite interesting with the stripes and the way they almost like newsprint into each other. The accents of blue on it are kind of cool. I don't know what this sponsor even is, lads. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know, mate, honestly, but it fits in well with the overall shirt. So for me, that's pretty decent, but it's towards the end. Then we've got their away kit, which people are talking about in terms of sports washing. I think there are bigger issues as far as Saudi Arabian sports washing are concerned than Newcastle having a green kit. For me, it's actually okay. Like, genuinely, I know that might be controversial. I don't mind it as far as a like green executed kit is concerned. I shouldn't say executed. That's probably too close to home for the Newcastle's owners. What I'm trying to say is, generally speaking, it's not that bad. There are other things we should be concerned about on the sports washing front, like them paying TikTokers to tell Newcastle fans to go to Saudi Arabia to drink.
Imagine the parade. 250,000 Geordies in the city centre.
You're gonna go to jail. Don't do that. You are gonna go to jail, though, if you wear this third kit. I don't like it, guys. I'm really sorry. I feel like this has the potential to maybe be like a cult hero for Newcastle fans, and I feel like there's gonna be Newcastle fans that are like, what the fuck? Why don't you like this? Looks like a collection of glow sticks. Sorry, don't care. Navy blue, dark orange. If it was light orange, fine. Don't like the light blue on it. Weird. I'm just not having it, lads. I'm really sorry. It's a good effort, though. They tried something. Now we are talking. Nottingham Forest. You guys have gone crazy. The home kit, the design, amazing. Love these little different colored stripes that go across it. Absolutely beautiful. The sponsor is delectable, and the collar's cool as well. Boom. Top tier. Don't care. I think it's worse than Liverpool's kit, but honestly, it might be better. It's really, really nice. Even the Forest badge being in that sort of crest shape is so cool. A sponsor, right, in this little swirly, you know when you were learning how to join letters together in like year 4? Oh, great stuff. It's a really good sponsor, but their away kit might be the best of any this season. That is crazy. Get a close-up on the screen or pictures of it actually on the screen, because this cream and white combination, it is so classy. The sponsor looks amazing. It's got like the Forest badge printed all over it and really nice detailing. Yes! Top marks, no notes, quality stuff. Nottingham Forest have gone absolutely crazy this year. And to be honest, I think Sunderland have done a really decent job as well. Their red and white stripes, it's not the craziest shirt in the world, but they've done a much better job than Brentford and Southampton have of representing that demographic in the last few years. So for them, I'm putting their home kit with the centered crest as well. You know what? I'm just going to cause a tiny weird derby. Even on here as well, they're attacking each other. And then, honestly, I didn't actually realize, but I actually quite like their away kit as well. I did a bit of digging before. I had a look at the details, and I quite like that as well. It's got like a little checkerboard vibe to it. And for me, it's down towards the bottom end again, but both of them have just about snuck in. I quite like both of them. Next up, we got Tottenham. And for me, it's kind of hard, I think. Tottenham find it hard to make interesting kits, and I definitely think this is one of those. The shoulder parts are all right. The centered Nike and Spurs logos are good. It's up here. It's around Fulham. I think, honestly, these 4 kits are very good. These are so close to being in the tier above. It's not quite like, oh my God, that's sexy. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, it's good. Like, that's a good effort, but it's not tantalizing. But their away kit is, it's just a bit bland. It's nice, it is stealthy, but it's just not as good a version of Man City's basically doing the same thing. I am going to put it in here, but it's down towards, it's down here probably, I think. It's just very, very average. It's just about got a C in foundation, man. They don't even do that, by the way, anymore. They do numbers and that, don't they? Kids of today, have a long, hard look at yourselves, because you shouldn't be dictating, like, foundation papers with numbers, or any exam for that matter. Letters were the way forward. Like a 12 or something, in fact. And let's just hope that that means that it's a pass. I don't know. West Ham's kits now. Guys, yeah. Relegation shirt. I hate to say it. West Ham, I like you in it. I actually like West Ham Football Club. They're giving us some of the best footballers England's ever seen through an elite youth academy. You know, they've given us some of the most interesting players of all time in England, right? They're a team with heritage, with culture, for their local area. Okay, a local area that I have some good friends from, but you can hold that. Yeah, you're going in it's offensive. It's the sponsor, Boyle Sports Pro. Wow. Yeah, you lot need to, you need to fix up. Ironically, both their other kits are actually pretty nice, especially in long sleeve. I'm gonna put them both legitimately in the middle tier, because as a long sleeve shirt, like that, the sponsor looks infinitely better on here and on this black and gold one as well. That actually looks really good. I reckon I'm being clouded though by long sleeve. I think those will both look just as tin pot short sleeve. But with the pictures I've been given, I'll allow you, because this season's not going to be a good one. So they're going to need all the sympathy they can get. But finally, Wolverhampton Wanderers. And before I filmed this video, I thought this was ass. And then I looked at their details. By jingo, this is a good kit. I actually really like it. It looks like our old 90s Wolves kit. Genuinely, up here you go. DeBet is not a good sponsor. It isn't, again. I kind of wish the detailing popped off a little bit more and like stood out a little bit more. And also, I just kind of wish they'd gone maybe a little bit more balls to the wall with, yo, this is a 90s heritage kit, like maybe a bigger collar, maybe going a bit more all out in that sort of area. But overall, the actual printing of it is solid as far as the Wolves kit's concerned. Obviously, the color of it is nice anyway. I like Wolves' brand of being this kind of goldy orange thing. Again, the sponsor really does let it down. It would be kind of further over here if it wasn't for that, and maybe I'm being very, very generous to them, but don't worry, lads, because we're gonna bring them down to earth with whatever the fuck this is. It's right towards the end here. It's not offensive. I don't know why it's gone there, but it's right down at the bottom. Like, guys, come on. Why have you got a turquoise kit? You're Wolverhampton Wanderers. You don't have a single song that needs you doing all of that noise. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the tier list. What do you guys make of my choices? I think this is strong, personally. There's some really, really good kits here. Top tier, both Nottingham Forest kits, Arsenal's third, Fulham's away, and that Liverpool home kit as well. But of course, don't forget, if this video gets 6,000 likes, I will turn up in the next video that I film, that goes out after this one, wearing whatever you guys decide I should wear. And remember, the worst kit possible from this season specifically. I will go out and cop it and wear it in the next video. That, though, is going to be it from me. I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget, of course, to slap a like on it, get it 6,000 likes, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. You can also follow me on social media. It is @theofficialfng on Twitter and on Insta. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.